52 minutes after the hour, what if every soldier could run a 4-minute mile? Scientists now developing a jetpack, yes, a jetpack to help soldiers run faster on the battlefield while using less energy. Joining us now is the brains behind the invention, Arizona State University researcher Jason Carestas. Good morning. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
And you've got it right there in your hand. I understand it only weighs 11 pounds. How does this thing work?
That's correct. It works by using two really powerful batteries and two electric motors that spin at around 60,000 RPMs, and it can produce around 15 pounds of thrust, so more thrust than it weighs.
Okay, now is this something that's really noisy, or is it quiet? How is it going to be helping our soldiers?
It is definitely noisy right now. We're in the process of working on silencing technology, but it sounds like a jet engine. However, it allows soldiers to run very fast with instantaneous thrust.
Very often the technology that we see in the military ends up in the hands of law enforcement a few years down the line. So how will this revolutionize life both on the battlefield for soldiers and life on the streets for cops trying to fight crime?
Well, it gives a distinct advantage to whoever's wearing it, whether it's a soldier or whether it's a police officer. So it allows them to basically be a little bit more efficient and faster than the bad guy, which is the good part, and it can help just about anybody that uses it.
Well, I hear, is that it beeping right now? I think it's not going to sneak up on anybody at the moment.
Yeah, no, that's it beeping right now, letting me know that systems are okay, and it's ready to go for instantaneous thrust.
And it's ready to go. Now, what I think is cool about this is that you could be wearing it, and then as soon as you're done running your 4-minute mile, you can give it to me, and I can do the same thing, right? It doesn't have to be configured for each individual person.
Exactly, and that's the big difference between this and traditional exoskeletons is that, my body is a little bit different than your body, and with an exoskeleton, there's all kinds of resizing and, custom configuration, where this is basically just a backpack that anybody can put on and just, it helps them to run.
Jason, who's paying for all this research and trying to get this thing on the market?
Well, originally the project to get soldiers to run faster was a DARPA-sponsored project, and this was kind of mine and Dr. Tom Sugar's direct approach to how to solve that problem. So we personally put our own finances into developing this device.
And how long until our soldiers are actually using it?
Well, we're working on battery technology. Right now, it uses quite a bit of power, so it doesn't run for too much longer than 4 minutes to get that 4-minute mile. But once we develop that battery technology, hopefully in the near future, within a year or so.
And finally, this thing just looks like fun. We've seen the water jetpack, or Brian Kilmeade has done that in the water. We see the crazy video of that. A lot of people like to do that almost like parasailing or jet skiing at the beach now. Will we ever see this used recreationally?
Actually, that's something we're exploring with right now. We have tried it unofficially on skateboards, and it works awesome. And we're going to be hopefully going down to Eloy, Arizona in the near future to talk with some skydiving crews and see about how they might try out using it.
Very cool. Jason Carestas, thank you so much for your time. Love this.
Thank you for having me.